Preparing for the CAIA certification in 2025, then you are at the right place. Because in this video, I'll be walking you through the entire CAIA syllabus for 2025. There have been some changes, some updates, which I have covered in this video. So stick till the end of the video and you'll get all the updates, and plus you'll get some tips for your preparation for the exam. Hi guys, this is Ganesh Naik, founder of Fintelligents, where we train students to clear professional exams like CFA, FRM, CIA and SCR. Let us begin. CIA stands for Chartered Alternative Investment Analyst, which is considered as one of the gold standard certification in the asset management space. Now, this CIA certification deeps dive into areas like private equity, hedge fund, digital asset, and even real estate. Now, if you look at the exam structure, CIA has two levels of exam, level 1 and level 2. Each level has its own set of exams and both are of 4 long hours. For level 1, you have to attempt 200 multiple choice questions. It covers the foundation of alternative investment, including ethics, asset classes, and a lot of analytical tools also. And for level 2, you have to attempt 100 multiple choice questions, but there is a slight difference because for level 2, there is also a constructed response question in which you have to answer 3 questions in the format of an essay or a case study. Now here's the game changes. Many students get stuck to these questions and find it difficult to complete in time the actual exam. CI exams are actually held twice a year, March and September. So don't worry, you get enough amount of time to plan your exam, and according to your preparation, you can book your exam also. And when you complete the exam, the relevant experience and all of the requirement, then you can become a CAIA charter holder. Now moving forward to our main topic. What is the syllabus for CAIA? Now for 2025, CAIA has made some changes in the syllabus. Because the finance world is also changing and evolving, there are new things which are coming like blockchain, ESG investing and digital assets. All of this has been covered in the upcoming update in the CAIA exam. Now CAIA not only covers the theoretical part, but also gives you a very good understanding of how to apply that knowledge to the real world. You will learn how to analyze hedge fund strategies, understand private equity deals, and build portfolios with alternative assets also. The syllabus also puts a very strong focus on ethics and professional standard, which is a super important in your exam. So whether you're new to finance or already working, CIA syllabus helps you to build both the fundamental and also an advanced skill set that all you need in your workspace. Let us now dive into both the levels one by one. Begin with CAIA level 1. Level 1 is all about building your foundation, understanding the basics of alternative investment and how they work in real world. Level 1 consists of different modules. So first we have a professional standards in ethics. In finance, ethics matter a lot. The module teaches you how to act responsibly and professionally. In this section, we learn about the CFA Code of Ethics and Standard of Professional Conduct also. Second, the module is named as Introduction to Alternative Investment. Now this is the starting point where you will start learning about the basics of alternative investments, what actually they are, what all things are included into it, like for example hedge funds, private equity, real estate or structured product. But this module is very helpful for those students who are planning to get the basic understanding about this section of finance and they are reading about it for the first time. The third part or the third module is the real asset. Now this module tries to cover all the physical assets like real estate, infrastructure, commodity, which you as an investor will also invest into. You'll learn about why investors include these real assets in their portfolio and usually for inflation protection or long-term growth, how it is used. You'll also look into the risk that is involved into these investments in detail in this module. The fourth module is the private equity module. Now here you'll learn about the investing in private equity companies. How do private equity firms invest into private companies which are not listed on any exchange. You'll understand the terms like venture capital, buyout, and how private equity firms actually make money. The fifth module is private debt. Now this is about the lending market where money is lent to private companies. It is like a private equity fund, but instead of owning a company, you are actually giving a loan to that company. The sixth module is hedge fund. Now this is also very important module because over here you will be learning about the most exciting stuff of alternative investing, which is hedge fund and how hedge funds actually use smart strategies to try and make profit in both the rising market and also when the markets are falling down. The seventh module is digital asset. Now this is an initially new concept which has been added, but also very important for your exam perspective because it covers concepts like cryptocurrency, blockchain, tokenized asset. All of this is important for your exam. Eighth is fund of fund. Now this is also very interesting because it helps you to understand investing in fund that invest in some other funds. You do not pick up individual hedge funds or private equity funds you actually invest into a firm that in together invest into some other asset or fund. Digital assets and fund of funds are the update that has been added into the curriculum for 2025. Now let us look at what you study in level 2 for the CAIA program. Now this level goes deeper and helps you apply what you have learned in real world situation. Here are the 9 key topics that are there in the 2025 syllabus. First is emerging topic. Now this section covers new and trending ideas in the world of investing. Things like climate finance, tokenization, and AI in investing are all being included here. The second is institutional asset owners. Now, in this section, you learn about big investors like pension fund, insurance companies, and even endowment funds. How do they manage their money? It explains their goal, their strategy, and how do they invest into the market for alternative assets. Third is asset allocation. Now, this is about how investor is thinking and how he's dividing his entire money across different assets. You learn about how to balance risk and return using a traditional and an alternative investment partner. Fourth is risk and risk management. Every investment has some level of risk, and this topic teaches you that how do we understand the risk and then how do we manage the risk. You'll study about tools like stress testing, VAR, which is value at risk, and scenario analysis in detail. The fifth module is methods and model. Now, why do we need this? Because see, this topic covers investment theories and model, which will help you to make decision on whether I should invest into this asset or not. You'll study things like capital asset pricing model, efficient frontier, and even factor models in this section. Sixth is assessing alternative investment. Here you will explore how investors actually invest into these alternative assets, whether they directly invest, whether they co-invest, or whether they invest through actually funds. All of these methods are explained in detail in this video. The seventh module is due diligence and selecting manager. Now this is also interesting because what happens is when you are investing into any fund, you always have to do your homework. You'll have to learn how to evaluate a fund and how to evaluate a fund manager, and also to understand what are the red flags that are there. Eighth module is volatility and complex strategy. Now this section dives into the strategy that aims to handle or use markets up and down. You will learn a lot of interesting things about option derivatives and volatility trading. The ninth is universal investment consideration. Now this wraps up the overall syllabus but gives you an overall bigger picture on topics like ESG, ethics, regulation, long-term investing, and what should be your goal of investing. Now that's all about the syllabus, and now you might feel overwhelmed, but don't worry, I have some tips for you to prepare smartly for the exam. First, start early. Give yourself at least 3 to 4 months for the preparation. The syllabus is detailed, and if you're new to alternative investment, you will need time to understand the basics. So try to study very little or slightly better every single day instead of rushing at the end. Second, focus on understanding, not just memorizing, but always ask yourself this question: why does this matter in real investing? This makes it really easy to remember and apply the concepts during the exam. And once you have finished the topic, do make sure that you solve the practice questions properly. Take full-length mock paper and do not ignore the topics like ethics or emerging trends, because they are often the one which makes the actual difference in the exam. That's all for it for today's, guys. I hope you get detailed understanding of the CAIA syllabus, and if you have any question regarding the exam preparation or the CAIA certification, ask me in the comment section and I would love to help. And do not forget to share this video with all your friends who want to enter into the alternative investment space. And again, thanks for watching, friends. See you in the next video.